Hello again guys, Kelly here, just an update on my new Aqua Nano 40. I think I've had one up before where it's planted up. I ain't got the lids on because I'm just messing about with something. I'm just doing a bit of a test with heaters because it comes with a 55 watt heater and it's alright. It just, you know, it's constantly on. So at the minute I've got a 100 watt fluval one in, just 200 watt fluval in at the minute, just to see how that deals with it, because I assume that'll just, you know, it'll be on and off quite a lot. So, but I'm going to try an 100 watt in it. I've got one of them somewhere, I just can't find it, that's why I'm trying the 200. Right, so yeah, I've got all my plants in. So I've got my Anubias in and Ludwigia at the back, waiting for it to grow. I've got, it's covered in bubbles, so I've done a bit of a water change. It's a water plant diffuser, you know, CO2 with a throwaway canister, and what you can see there is, if you can see that, it's a CO2 indicator. It's just starting to go green, which is the colour I want it for the level of CO2 that's correct, or optimal, sorry. At the back I've got my thermometer. I've just moved it there because, as I say, I was trying something. But yeah, the tank's looking nice. It'll all start growing nice and fast now I've got CO2 in it. The whatever this plant is at the back, I don't think it is Ludwigia. It might be, but there was one in there that wasn't, and I'm pretty sure all the Ludwigia is down there. But that one's growing nice. I mean, it was only about as high as the wood when I put it in, and it's already got new sprouts all over it, look, new shoots. So that's good. My filter, I have had a mess about with my filter, because in these slots here, there's some like pads with media on the back what slot in. But I found that it really, the water in this back panels, if you know, you put it in, it lowers. So when you take it out, it comes back up, and it was making me power head me a bit noisy. So as you can see, there's two heaters in it at the minute. That one isn't switched on, so it's alright. Got a bit of Amazonian frog bit in that compartment too. But yeah, it's yeah, sorry, what I was getting at, I lost my train of thought. In here there was them two pads. What I've done is filled that up with that's all full. The compartment down this side is full of EHAM Biomech in one of the, like, it's in a bag, you know, it's like a big sock. It's a JBL sock. And then I've put a poly pad over the top of it, so that'll filter out all the big stuff going through, and the Biomech is meant to be biologic and mechanical filtering, so that's good. And then right down there, you probably can't see, I've still got all my Biome Ultra down there, so plenty of media in, and then the big black sponge, which is also, so it's overkill really, but I have got it, I'm using it, why not? It's better than it's sat in a cupboard, I suppose. So I'm just seeing the goldfish, and they're all at this side because they think I'm feeding them, and I'm not. They've been fed too much. So, as you can see there, maybe, I won't do that. There's the actual diffuser in there, like a plastic diffuser. I've got it in the filter compartment because it's basically, as it bubbles out, it's coming out of the outflow anyway. So I'm just giving it a shot in there. It's one of these. It's just, you know, you keep it filled up, you just press your button. It's obviously got the cap on, and it basically fills that up in there, that bell. So you can see, well, maybe you can see, I'm not sure. But from the top part down to near the bottom is all CO2. So that'll get smaller and smaller as it uses it up. There's a lot of bubbles everywhere, and as I say, there's the big heater in there, which isn't normally in there. Got an heater there. There. But yeah, it's just trying to get my tank up to temperature. I filled it up with cold water, and you know, it was that 55 watt was really struggling to to get the temp up. So there's a bit of a look from this angle. Suction cup. Oh, and I've got this as well. I think it's 2 Fishes Nanomag, which is a... I'm not going to show you it, but I've dirty dozens on, so there's loads of machine gunning. It's basically a magnetic cleaner. I don't know if everyone's seen, because I didn't know about them until recently. But it's just a little pad on this end, so it doesn't take up hardly any room and it's very thin. It also bends around corners, which is nice for a tank that's got bendy corners. So, yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. Yeah, that's what it's definitely called. 2 Fishes Nanomag, I'm reading it off it. But yeah, it's a tiny little cleaner, but it's only a tiny little tank. And it gets behind everything because it's so small that it's quite good. Sorry, I'm not moving my camera with the actual thing very well. But yeah, it's only a little thing. But it does the job. I've done a bit of cleaning with it. I'm quite impressed. So, yeah, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what the colours will be like, but as you can see, the blue liquid what I put in is now going green. And according to that there, green is good. Green is optimal, yellow's a bit too much, and blue's not enough. So it's only been in an hour or two, maybe not even that, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I'm still just planning on putting a better in, a bit of a cheeky Siamese fighter. Saw some real nice ones at a local fish shop yesterday. He's got tons at Frisbee Street Aquatics in Hull. I nearly got one last night, but I want my tank to cycle because I want to put some shrimps in first. I want the shrimps to be well at home. Cherry shrimp I'm going to try in there and put probably 10 in. See how they get on. Leave them for a bit and then put me fighter in and see if he's a bad man and see if he tries to eat them or whether he's a bit chilled out. But either way, they should have had, you know, if he is eating them or having a go at them, I'll put them in my peaceful tank upstairs. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it all. I say that CO2 unit, I'll show you the box. Just let me pause this. Oh no, the light's fine. It's just this is the 3 bits you get. So it's a water plant CO2 indicator, all angle view, a CO2 diffuser set with, you know, just a disposable CO2 can. With only been a little tank, I'm hoping that'll last me the best bit of a month or something. But even so, they're not much. I think the 3 cans for about 8 quid, 7 or 8 quid. And that was the diffuser bell thing that goes in it. That you fill up. The instructions are, let's call them thin at best. In that they're just that on the side of the box. There's no other instructions, and if you don't know what something is on there, there's no way of finding out. But, well, say that, there's a video in Chinese on YouTube, but it's got subtitles, so, you know, I watched it and I had to set it up right. It's pretty hard to do wrong, if I'm honest. But yeah, I only went down to get a new siphon, because I wanted a small one. I ended up getting the dual siphon, which I've got for me other tanks. I don't like to mix siphon, you know, I don't like to mix the water up between them all. But yeah, up to now, that's going pretty well. I've put some Ferropol in, and I say it's got the Floropol base. If you can actually see, you can maybe see the darker bit of the sand there. It's got some Floropol in under the sandy gravel. It's only like a mil. Maui sand, it's about a mil gravel really, but you know. But yeah, I'm quite impressed. I'm still really liking that piece of wood I got from the range. Real surprised that they had some nice gear in like that for very cheap for bits of wood. It's my Pani route, so it basically means that my water's going to be like tea every week for the rest of my life, because I've just never had a bit of that what hasn't stopped leaching tannis into the water. But we'll see. Say a Siamese fighter won't mind that anyway if the water gets a little bit dark, so it should be good. That ain't the final resting place for this thing. By the way, in case Quasi just slung it on the side of his tank there. It's again just to see. I've never used one before. Well, not with CO2 running. There's so many bubbles on it. I've got a bit of pipe. I'm just going to see if I can get some bubbles off. Get out of it. I can't actually see the colours properly. Yeah, let's make it more visible. A bit of hairline. I have tons of the stuff lying about, I don't even know why. There we go. So as you can see, it was all the blue when I put it in. It's slowly going green, and green's apparently optimal levels. I'm swearing by these dual my words. I need to get my words out. Electronic temperature gauge. Thermometer! There we are. A thermometer. I'm not. They're pretty accurate. I've had me. I'm saying aim a lot. I know that. I've had me standard mercury one next to it, and they both look very similar in temperatures. So yeah, I'm up to now really liking this tank. So the only thing I'm a bit concerned about is the amount of flow what will be in the tank when the fighter's in. But as you can see, there's not much movement down top. I mean, none of the plants are really moving around now. I've got it turned down to minimum. So hopefully next week, maybe next weekend or the weekend after, the weekend after will be Christmas, maybe next weekend or a couple of weeks or whatever, yeah, I'll have a Siamese fighter in there, or some shrimp, definitely. And my water parameters are getting the right way. I'm dosing it every day with some clean off. You can see that, I'm in a dark room. There we go, some clean off pure ammonia. I've cycled all my tanks with that so far. I think it's about £6. It's a big bottle. I'm probably still up here, I've done 3 tanks with it, so bigger ones than this. Oh, I say, just wow, here, that's the Andalusian Ferropol. I don't buy it in these small bottles. I bought one small bottle just to have the canister, because the lid's the measuring beaker, but I just buy the big squeezy bottles of it, because it's so much cheaper. I mean, these are about £5. For about £8 you can get, what is this? This is, how much is in there? It says it's 400 litres, 100 ml. Yeah, you get like a litre of it for about £8 if you don't want the blue pot. So it's definitely worth doing. But I'm just hoping it all goes well and my plants grow. I don't know why I got into fish keeping. I didn't think I'd be spending as much time on plants, but I tend to in all my tanks. They're all fully planted, and I seem to spend more time on that than my fish. My fish just seem to be alright. Maybe that's because of the plants, because they're keeping the water clean and healthy. Anyway, just thought I'd make another video. There it is from the top. As you can see, there isn't much surface movement really. You can see a bit of scum on the top, so I have my hands in it. Not that I've got scummy hands, I'm just, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm hoping fighter will be very happy in there, because it's a biggish tank for one, and if I'm just sharing it with shrimps or maybe a snail, I might bang a couple of nerites in just to keep the tank clean. But we'll see. Alright, thanks for watching. For anyone who is wanting a better tank though, for a cheeky fighter, I don't think you can go wrong with these for £99 with all the kit. So you get a heater, pump, all the gear, LED lighting, which is pretty bright as you can see. It's lighting the tank up nice. So yeah, and it's not a bad looking little tank. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.